everyone, and welcome back to another mindfulness video. My name is Mickey, and I'm so happy that you're joining me today because that means that you're ready to get fluid and flexible and feeling good in your own body. These next few exercises and stretches are a wonderful way to wake up in the morning and get moving, but you can do them at any time. So let's get started. Let's begin standing. Oftentimes our muscles are very sore and stiff in the morning, and it can be hard to get into some of those seated postures. So with your feet comfortably under your hips, standing up nice and tall, just take a few deep breaths in and out. On these next few breaths, try breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. On this next breath in, let's open the arms wide and bring the hands up overhead. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Sweep in front of your body. Big inhale to open, exhale down. Yes, big open sweeps with the arms, welcoming in the day. And then we'll take it in for a nice big hug, right arm on top. Reach those fingers around to feel the backs of the shoulder blades. Take a big breath in and lift the chest. It's okay to let it out with a sigh. Open those arms wide, left arm on top, bring it in for a big squeeze. And then we'll bring both arms nice and wide. Reach through the fingertips and open up the chest. Gentle back bend, arching the low back. And then lift your chin, gazing up towards the sky. See if you can relax your shoulders and turn your thumbs towards the back of the room. Big breath in and out. Letting our arms come down by our sides. Gentle side bend. We'll take the right arm up and over. With your left hand on your waist, put some gentle pressure there. Start to lean over to the left side and drop that right shoulder back and down so you can gaze up towards the sky. Remember to breathe. And we'll come out of that one nice and slow. Right hand on right hip, left arm comes up and over. Gentle side bend as you drop that left shoulder back and down, starting to gaze up towards the sky. Big breath in and out, coming down nice and slow. We'll wake up the hamstring next. Go nice and slow. They can be very tender at times. We'll take a nice big breath in, and as you exhale, bend down to touch your toes into a forward fold. We're going to hang out here for about 3 breaths, so drop your head and neck. And just focus on the sense of awareness along the back of the legs. You don't have to straighten your legs all the way. You can keep your knees bent. And then we'll inhale to lift the spine halfway into a flat back. Take some nice deep breaths here. See if you can pull your shoulders close along your sides and away from your ears. Breath in, and we'll slowly release down, fingertips to toes. Bend at the knees. Let your arms, head and neck dangle, and we'll slowly roll up through the spine, coming up to standing. Roll those shoulders up, back, and down. Let's do that again. Big inhale to lift and look up. Swan dive down to forward fold, release. Inhale to halfway lift. Breath here, relax the shoulders. And exhale, coming down towards the toes. Bend your knees and slowly, slowly roll up through the front spine. Touching each vertebra. Inhale those shoulders up, back, and down. Again, inhale to lift and look up. Exhale, forward fold, all the way down to release. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, shoulders roll down. exhale to forward fold. Then at the knees, press through the feet and roll up to standing. Shoulders come up, back, and down. Beautiful. Now hopefully you're feeling a little more awake and alive, so let's take it down to the mat for some deeper stretches down the back of the body. We'll come into a seated figure 4. Bring that left foot into the inner thigh and take a nice big breath in to sit up tall. So oftentimes when our lower body is tight and tense, we have this tendency to compensate with the upper body. And I notice this a lot by rounding the shoulders, and we try and round to reach down towards the toe. Well, let's take a breath in to lengthen the spine. Keep that chest open and strong, and roll the shoulder blades back along the spine so you feel a little squeeze in the middle of your back. As you start to hinge forward, draw your belly button in a little bit, and then reach your arms out towards that toe. Wherever your hands lie is totally fine. Let's start to flex the toes back towards our nose. Keep the chest up, spine nice and long. Big breath in. And then exhale to fold forward. Tuck your chin towards your chest. We'll rest here for 4 breaths. Easy in and easy out. You got it. Press on up to a tall seat. Lift through the sit bones all the way up the spine. And then we'll switch sides. Figure 4, right foot in, left leg long. Flex those toes so you feel engagement through the back of this long leg. Take a nice breath in to sit up tall. And then reach out, belly button draws in. Starting to come towards your toes. Reach as far as you can. Big breath in. Lift and open the chest. And then exhale down into your forward fold. Release here. 4 breaths. Now I know it's tender and uncomfortable, so try to sink into your breathing, letting it become more relaxed, deeper, fuller. You got it. On this last breath, press on up to a tall seat, and we'll bring both feet together into a bound angle. Now, you don't need to bring your feet close to your hips. That's not the point. The point is to get the feet together. So as far away from your body as you would like, bring the soles of your feet together, and then reach down to find the ankles, and pull yourself upright. So roll onto the front of those sit bones. Again, the chest starts to open as you sit up nice and tall. Take some deep, juicy breaths in and out. Beautiful. And then start to walk the hands forward. Length through the spine. So take a big breath in. Long, strong spine. And then exhale to release down over your bent knees. Take a moment to surrender here. And again, find the rhythm of your breath as you begin to soften through the joints in your body. Last breath in, starting to roll up to a tall seat. And then we'll bring our feet on either side of the mat. So a little wider than hip width apart. And we'll take the hands back behind us to prop ourselves up. Now see if you can exaggerate that open chest by pulling your elbows tight as if to meet them behind the back. Big breath in to lift and spread the collarbones. And then as you exhale, let both knees fall to the left side. Take a couple breaths here and just notice the sensation in your right hip and your left hip. You might notice a difference here. Starting to tune into that mind-muscle awareness. Let's take a breath in, pull the knees back to center and over to the right side. Noticing any changes in the body. Any sense of tightness or ease? Be aware of that. Listen to your body. Breath in and over to the left side. Go ahead and relax. Let your muscles soften and release the tension they've been holding on to. Take a nice breath in and let those knees come to the right side. Beautiful. Nice breath in and back over to the left side. We'll go a little quicker on these next few breaths. Inhale over to the right, exhale down. Inhale to lift and over to the left. 4 more breaths. Inhale up, exhale down. Very nice. I was gonna, honey. We'll cross our knees and then come into a tabletop position on all fours. And be mindful of your wrists. If they're uncomfortable in this posture, it might be nice to warm them up. And you can do this by rolling the wrists out, flicking water off of your fingers, and so on. But we'll come into this nice strong tabletop position, bringing our knees about hip distance apart and spreading the fingers nice and wide so we can get full contact with the thumb and the pinky finger. Let's take the right leg back, tuck your toes down towards the earth, and then press back through the heel. See if you can get a nice long line of tension down through that right leg. And imagine your back and spine are nice and straight, nice and strong. Feeling that gentle stretch through the back of the calf. Bringing that knee back into center. Reach back with the left leg, toes down, press out through the heel. Relax your low back, your hips, and just stretch through the calf. Take some nice gentle breaths. We're just waking up our muscles right now. Going slow, noticing all the sensations in the body. And then we'll bring that knee back in towards center. We'll take a nice deep inhale and start to press our spine towards the sky. Let your head tuck, chin towards chest, and really push up through the shoulders, starting to tuck your tailbone, drawing your belly button in towards your spine. Take a deep breath in. As you let it out, drop your belly. Open the chest, lift your chin. Cow. Deep breath here. Gentle arc in the low back, still pressing through the shoulders. Breath in, and as you exhale, start to press the spine up towards the sky, moving slowly and feeling each vertebra individually, creating length and space along the spinal cord. Breath in, and on the exhale, start to drop your chest, drop the belly, roll your hips, and then open your chest. 2 breaths here. And on the last exhale, press up into cow, into cat. Roll that spine, push up through the shoulders. Breath in, and exhale down to cow. Beautiful. We'll find our way back to that nice neutral spine. And then we'll come down all the way onto the floor so you can slowly lower your belly to the mat. Keep your hands underneath your shoulders. Put your feet flat to the floor and start to press down through the tops of the feet. And then moving up into the hips, pressing the hip bones firmly into the floor. Take a nice breath in to lift your chest. Pull your elbows down towards the floor, and then gently start to press down through the palms of the hands. Feeling a little work in the shoulders and down the middle of your back. Breath in, maybe lift a little taller. And then exhale, cheek to the mat. Relax and release. Take a nice deep breath in and out. Starting to firm the tops of the feet, and then press your hips down into the mat. This helps to alleviate tension in the low back. And as we ground down here, take a deep breath in to lift the chest. Pull the elbows back and down, starting to press through the palms to lift up tall. Big breath in. See if you can push the floor away with a low belly as you breathe in. And then exhale to release, cheek to the mat. Let your arms come down by your sides. Beautiful. We'll take our left foot up, grabbing onto the back of the ankle and starting to stretch through the quadricep, the front of the thigh. Keep your knees close together if you can. And if you'd like a little bit deeper stretch, start to lift the knee off the floor. See if you can get the top of the thigh to float. Take a few deep breaths. Relax the rest of your body. Let it melt into the mat. Take another deep breath in and slowly release. You can turn your opposite cheek to give your neck a little release. And then bend that right leg up. Reach back to find the back of your ankle. And start to open up the front of the thigh. For a little deeper stretch, just start to lift the leg, letting it float off the mat. Deep breaths here as we continue to unwind tension throughout our body. Big breath in and release. The breath is such a powerful tool to enliven and restore our body, helping to soothe muscle tension, helping to send healing energy all throughout our limbs. Take a big breath in and let out a nice deep sigh. When you're ready, we'll press up to a seated position. Now we'll come cross-legged, so if you'd like some props to sit on, we'll be here for a few breaths. Cross those ankles, tuck those feet underneath your knees. With your hands in your lap, take a deep breath in. On your next breath, send some lift up through the spine. And then exhale, relaxing your shoulders. Let's add some length into the neck, starting to press now through the back of the head. Sitting up extra tall, extra long and strong. Breath is so powerful. It has the ability to awaken within us a new sense of energy, and it also has the power to soothe and restore. The inhale helps to enliven, recharging our muscles and our body with new, fresh oxygen. So for this breath exercise, let's lengthen the inhales to energize our body. For a count of 4, start to breathe in nice and deep. 2, 3, 4. And then slowly exhale. 2, 3, 4. We'll go in for a count of 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And out. 3, 2, 1. Deep breath. Gather in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And out. 3, 2, 1. On this next big breath in, gather and hold at the top. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. pause here, and then slowly release through the exhale. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. 2 more of those. Big breath in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gentle pause. Slow release. 3, 2, 1. Big breath in. Last one for a count of 4. 3, 2, 1. Pause here and slowly release. 3, 2, and 1. Return to that normal breath. Close your eyes and just check in with your body. Starting at the very top of your head, where the hair begins to grow out through the follicles atop your skull. Noticing the front of the face, relaxing the forehead. You can close your eyes softly. Start to release any tension in the jaw, and let that sense of relaxation begin to melt down the back of your neck, softening your shoulders and letting your arms become heavy. Release any tension in the belly, the low back. Send some nice deep breaths into the hips to help to unwind and release here. Letting that relaxation travel over the front of your thighs, down into your knees, past the knees and into the shins, the calves, all the way into your ankles, the top of the foot, the bottom of the foot, your big toe, and all your other toes. Take a big deep breath in. Let it all go. Let's bring our hands together in a prayer at Heart Center, Anjali Mudra. And I invite you to set an intention for your day today. Something that will inspire you to become one with your full potential. We bring our hands together in the front of the chest because this is our heart space. The heart tends to love, tends to nurture, and tends to forgive. A loving and forgiving heart is fertile ground for all of our intentions and relationships. Whatever your intention is, be grateful. Send some gratitude into the heart space. Take a deep breath in and let it all go. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, and I do hope that this practice helps to enhance your day in some way. We say namaste. The yogi in me sees and cherishes the yogi in you. Go in peace. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And take a look at my channel for other mindfulness videos. Until next time.